You know how contemporary clothes just lack the amount and volume of pockets, and you can't just fit even minimal things like your phone, keys, and lip balm without it looking ridiculously bulgy in your jeans? So in today's video, I'm making myself a purse, because I'm in terrible need of one. This is the purse that I had for many years. Easily could be a decade. And it started to show. This is made out of faux leather, and at some places it began to crack and peel, like you can see here on the strap, and I don't believe it is mendable. I like this purse very much, but it's time to say goodbye. My plan for this project is to use this bag as a pattern and sort of remake it, but with this fabric. I'll show you better. This fabric. This purse is great. I like its size, it's not too small, it's not too big, it's just perfect. So why not make a replica of it? I'll probably use most of the hardware, like those buckles and those loops. And because this fabric is a little bit flimsier and it doesn't keep structure that well, I'm thinking of using all of the parts of this bag for the inside of the new bag, for sturdiness, so that it will keep its shape. So I guess let's begin. And before we build something new, we need to destroy. I will have to rip this whole bag apart. I'm very excited about this project, but to tell the truth, I don't feel too confident about it, because I have never done anything like that before, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know. I guess I figure it out as I go. Wish me luck. You know when you haven't been wearing a jacket for some time, and when you finally wear it, how it is fun to find money in a pocket? No money here. Wait. I think that's for you. But before I start tearing this purse into pieces, I think I want to mark all the parts, so that when it is separated, I would understand what goes where. And this is how I marked it. All of the parts, sides, bottom. I also made a bunch of photos, because for sure I'll forget how to put everything back. Now let's annihilate things. Look at this savagery. Everything is dissected. It is so mind-boggling that 2D shapes like this could make a three-dimensional object like a purse. The magic of sewing, I guess. I will now trace all those parts onto the new fabric. But before that, I'm making a side quest, sort of. As I said, I would like to use most of this bag for its new version, so I want to almost completely reuse this bag insertion, because it's in a good condition and I don't want to change it. But the thing is that I don't like its color, so I bought textile dye and I'm dyeing it red. Let's go to the kitchen. No. Let me tell you, dyeing things is a messy business. Do it as less often as possible. But it's done, and while insertion is drying, let us return to the shell. I've traced some parts, and some part I already cut out. I'm also trying to match the pattern as well as I can, but I only find out whether I succeeded at this when it's all done, so we'll see. Now I'll continue cutting out those parts, and maybe I'll start sewing today. I think this fabric was something before. You see, it has buttonholes. It could be my mom's skirt. Good morning. It's actually noon now. So I didn't start sewing the purse yesterday because the preparation took me a bit longer than I expected. And then I had to clean my whole kitchen and bathroom because after dyeing the inside pocket of the purse red, basically everything went red. So I had to take care of it. It was my first time dyeing something and I don't want to do it again, like ever. So I didn't start sewing yesterday, but I am sewing today, like right now. My vintage sewing machine. Ooh, she's heavy. I want to give her a name. As she is an older lady, I would like to give her an old lady's name, like Martha, Rosamund, Matilda, something like that. What do you think? I think I've prepared all things to start sewing, but I might go back and forth between sewing and tweaking some things because I'm not sure about some details. I already sewn by hand those parts for buckles. Also, I already installed those magnets for those buckles. And I guess I'll start with things that I feel strongly about, things that I know what to do, and some things I will leave for later, like zippers. I don't really know how to install zippers, so it will be the problem for future me. Okay, I need to put the thread in. Okay, that was stressful. Because of this leather part that I decided to leave for the structure of the purse, the sewing machine foot doesn't slide that well onto it, so I had to make some modifications. Also, the lines are not that straight, but we have to deal with it. I don't want to redo it. Good enough is good enough. Good enough is what makes us finish the projects. Wisdom of the day. Voila! It's a flap of the purse. I need to iron it, remove those chalk marks. It's great. Let's go on. Look, those are the sides. I remembered another story that involved me making things out of my mom's clothes, as I'm now working with my mom's skirt. When I was young, my mom taught me how to make Barbie doll dresses from old tights. You know, you cut out the foot section of the tights, make 2 holes for arms and 1 for a head, and there is your dress. So another day, not knowing any better, still when I was young, I took my mom's brand new tights, you know, that she just bought to go for work, cut out 2 feet, and made 2 new Barbie doll dresses. My mom was livid. She didn't appreciate my desire for crafting that day that much. She knows about the skirt though. This has to be hand sewn. Okay, I'll leave it for later. I need to iron something. I need to make creases on some parts for easier sewing, so I'll do that. Also, those are pocket insertions that I dyed yesterday. It dyed this fabric pretty well. I like it, though I tried ironing it earlier and look what happened. It dyed my ironing board. So I'm a bit skeptical about this now. I might rethink this decision. I strongly believe that you are officially an adult only when you buy yourself an iron and an ironing board. For me, this happened like 2 months ago, and I'm 34. Back to sewing. I will now try to attach the front part of the purse with sides, which means we are now making 2D shapes into 3D shapes again. Exciting. The problem is that I'm not sure how to do that. I think first I want to attach it by hand. That feels more secure to me. I wonder whether my sewing machine will be able to sew so many layers. If not, I will have to do everything by hand, which I sort of don't mind because I feel more control. Okay. Wow. This is thick. Update time. Look at this. Looking good. This is the front of the purse. This is behind without the back yet. But looks great. I like it. I had to sew this by hand and it was quite difficult. I don't believe that I would be able to sew it with sewing machine because it's kind of really, it curves and you have to monitor it all the time. So yeah, did it by hand. I'll probably attach the back side by hand as well. But yeah, this is the progress so far. I'm a bit in a conundrum. You see, inside pocket that I dyed yesterday, I don't like it. It dried out, but it still leaks color. As I showed you earlier, when I tried to iron it, it dyed my ironing board, and I'm afraid that if I put something inside of this purse, that it will also dye my stuff, and I don't want that. Also, it stinks, like pretty bad, of synthetic dye, and I don't want my things to stink either. So I think I will have to remake this inside insertion as well. I'll buy new fabric because I don't have anything that I like for this purse in my possession. So yeah, I'll buy new fabric, I'll make this inside pocket with pockets, I'll finish sewing the shell, I'll make a strap, and the purse will be finished. Probably not tomorrow, but could be the day after tomorrow. I'll try really hard. Anyway, so that's enough sewing for today. Good night. See you tomorrow. So I bought new fabric for the inside of the purse and I already cut some. Are you surprised by my color choice? Because I'm not. Sometimes I like colors and patterns that clash. Sometimes I'm a rebel. Life's too short, take a risk. Though I think this color scheme goes together. You know, just a little bit of surprise when you open up a purse. And I'm very glad that I've decided to use new fabric for the inside of the purse, because yesterday I was undoing the old inside pocket to trace it onto new fabric, and even holding it in my hands would stain them. So no thank you, I don't want this to be in my purse. So big waste of time and some waste of money, but I learned my lesson, and the lesson is no more dyeing. Oh, by the way, I almost finished the shell. Look at that. I also added a zipper. Looking good, looking good. So it's time to finish this. Let's speedrun this bad boy and I'll meet you for the reveal. Hi! I finished my purse. Wanna see it? Ta-da! Hmm? Hmm? I mean, it's pretty awesome. I really like how it looks. I love the pattern, I love the color combination with the strap. In my own humble opinion, I think it looks cool. It has been done for a few days already, and I hung it on a chair at the desk, and every time I walked by this purse, I thought to myself, it's a cool purse. So I will really enjoy wearing it. The execution, though, is not the top quality. It's a bit crooked and stitches are a bit wobbly at some places, but it's fine. You won't notice it from the distance, and I don't believe that many people would inspect it from the close range anyway. So we don't call it imperfections, we call it character. Oh, the strap! Macrame in the strap was a great idea. I really liked doing it, but I could damage somebody really bad with the strap. It's thick, it's quite rigid. I could potentially hurt somebody with it if I wanted to, but I wouldn't. Though I could. Let me show you this purse up close. This is the front with the buckles, the strap. It is quite easy macrame pattern. This is the back and the pocket. I'm still intimidated by zippers. I think I need to do them more. I need to sew them more. I had 3 zippers in this purse. Again, the front. I'll show you the inside. Buckles with magnets. This is how it looks when you open the flap. Now you open the inside, and here's the inside. Also looks great, but again the execution is not the best, but it will suffice. I'm really glad that I didn't go with dyed original material for the inside. It was awful. I'm still dealing with dyeing aftermath. So yeah, this is how it looks on the shoulder, but I usually wear it across the body like that. So this is the purse, and this is the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me making this bag, and I see you on my next project. I will go clean my apartment now. It will probably take longer than making this purse. Bye!